starting right now. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. We got Patrick already on hold. Let me get that music off there. We're ready to get going now. 1-800-529-5465. Squeeze will be in a minute, but we said we'll start without him, and then he's going to come in all sensitive. Why'd you start without me?
Or excited. He's going to come hype.
Well, hyped up. Like, oh, let's get going. I'm like, oh, we already got going. 1-800-529-5465. You are watching us on Facebook right now at Law Offices of Spar Bernstein. Share with a friend, share with a friend, share with a friend. If you are watching us on Periscope or Twitter, share with a friend. If you're watching us on YouTube, subscribe. If you're watching us on Facebook, like us, love us, laugh with us. Periscope, you like and laugh and love also on Periscope?
Yeah,
yes, please
do
that. And follow. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Let me get my page up here. Are we live right now?
Yeah, it says we are, but I'm trying to find it myself.
It's not coming up here.
Yeah, me neither. Oh, there it is.
There
I'm pinning
it is.
Pinning it
we
to
got
the top.
it now?
Yeah.
All right. 1-800. Here we are. I'm live now. Here we go. All right. And a total of 3 people watching. Fabulous. 1-800-529-5465. We'll get our listeners and watchers up right now. Patrick is on the radio. Let's go to Patrick in the meantime. He's been waiting about 8 minutes already. Patrick, how are you?
Hello. All right. Cool.
What's up?
I'm calling about a friend in Florida. Him has a daughter in Jamaica. And he want to know if she's a citizen.
I don't know. Tell me more about it.
The guy is, my friend is a citizen.
Okay, how old is the daughter?
14.
And when did your friend become a citizen? How long ago?
I think about 7 years now.
No, the daughter would have to get a green card first.
Okay.
All right, so the friend would have to file for the daughter would have to come up, and then she would have to live with your friend in legal and physical custody, and then she would become an automatic citizen.
Okay.
All right?
All right, cool.
Thank you. All right, so we got 12 open lines right now. We're doing the immigration link. I'm told we gotta do this, so let me just do it this way. We should have done this before.
Coming up this hour.
Immigration link.
And I repeat,
immigration link.
right now. Wake up. Entertainment.
Certified number one.
Immigration squeeze. Man, them man run things. And you want to go to the immigration link up on the real thing, man.
Now that's what's up.
All right, so we do things a little backwards here. We should have done that before, right, SMG? Before we started to take the calls. I got 12 open lines right now, so if you call on the radio, you will get on the radio. The telephone number is 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-LawLink. If you're watching us on Facebook, you can leave your comments. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what your comments are. Let us know what your questions are on Facebook at Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein. And by the way, maybe you should tell the Jam Rock
Doing
people...
it now. I did it.
Because Squeeze is not here. 1-800-529-5465. If you're watching us on Facebook, please follow us and share. If you're watching us Periscope and YouTube, you know what to do already. 1-800-529-5465. Earlier today, while we're waiting for people to call or have questions, right now there are no questions and nobody to call. Mm-hmm. Earlier today, Squeeze had sent me a internet post that said that Donald Trump had signed an executive order, and basically like some deportation forces coming out to get everybody. That is not the case, okay? There is no executive order that has been signed by Donald Trump about any sort of deportation force coming out. Let's discuss quickly, because we discussed it yesterday, but let me discuss it again now, what he has actually done so far. What he has done so far is, one, say he is going to divert federal funds that have already been allocated to build a wall and will somehow magically get Mexicans to pay for it. I don't know how that's going to happen yet, but there's probably I know how he can do it easily, but he hasn't said how he's going to do it yet.
Yeah.
It's going to be through some sort of tax of revenue going back to Mexico or something like that.
Yeah.
That ultimately Mexico will pay for it. But there is no deportation force out right now. The second executive order he signed, which is that he is suspending immigration from 4 countries. So if you are a national of Afghanistan, Syria, Iraq, Sudan, you got a problem. If you're not going to come to America at this point in time. And it's pretty sad because it's a war those are all, pretty war-ravaged areas. If you are from any other country, it's immigration as usual. Mm-hmm. If you are living here in America, legal or illegal, or in status, out of status, I hate that term, illegal. But if you're living here legal or not legal, in status or out of status, it's immigration as usual. We got to figure out a way to get you a green card. Provisional waivers still exist. Deferred action for childhood arrivals still exist. I believe Mr. Trump's going to be fighting about a wall, the feel-good wall of the year. That's what I said. Like the
feel-good wall.
The feel-good wall of the year. Okay, makes everybody feel good. We got a wall. We build walls here. We build walls here. Okay, so there'll be some sort of. I make a joke about feel-good wall because it's not going to. It just makes people feel good that he's doing something.
What people?
What people who voted for him. So about 45% of the population. So makes the people who voted for Donald Trump feel good. It's going to do absolutely nothing for immigration. But I think I'm hoping what will happen is that this wall will be built. And he said, "Yep, we did it.
I did it.
Now we could deal with immigration on a rational basis." Okay. I guess it's, you got to look tough.
Toughen up.
What?
Toughen up.
No, it's not toughen up. I said, I guess it's with, I think with Donald Trump, it's really,
Why are you all beating up on Donald, man? Leave Donald Duck alone. I mean, Donald Trump.
You gotta put your mic on. Is your mic on?
I had mic
Why
on.
am I not hearing you?
I don't know.
Because you gotta talk.
Maybe because I gotta talk into it
a
like that.
microphone. Yes,
Oh, you
exactly.
gotta turn up your headphones.
No, you gotta talk into the microphone. Yeah,
Yeah.
they taught
Leave
this,
Donald Duck alone.
They taught us that in
Media
training.
Media training.
Media training. Talk into the microphone.
But you know what? But seriously, you have some very sensitive microphones, but not in this room. The ones that hang above your head, it's around in the green room. So
Oh,
you
the
can get
boom
rid of
mic.
these and just use that. And you just
boom
talk
mic.
and normal, and you don't have anything hitting you on your mouth. Seems like you like that thing when it hits you on your right in your jaw like that.
Doesn't hurt. Watch.
Reminds you of
No
anything?
pain. No pain.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So, what were you saying?
I want to be able to drop the mic.
So that's the reason why if we get the boom mics, they call them boom mics.
We'll get it. Don't worry.
You know what?
Don't you worry what we're going to get.
Every time you say "don't worry," I worry.
Okay. By the way, I had something really important to say. I was on a.
I'm gonna get blamed again.
I was on a
See, I
good
tell you,
roll,
I get no freaking
And
love.
now-
No freaking love.
and now Squeeze comes in. Donald Duck. Why are you making fun of Donald Duck? What I was saying is that we're gonna build a wall. Donald Duck is gonna build a wall, and because he's in Fantasyland, Donald Duck, in Fantasyland, we'll be building a wall, and this wall will make people feel good. Will not do anything, but it will make people feel very, very,
Very
good.
good.
They're saying that your mic's a little low.
My mic is a little low,
Yeah, and there's an echo.
and there's an echo. There's an echo because Squeeze has to put his headphone on.
No,
No, that doesn't.
that doesn't make any sense.
What?
I'll tell you why there's an echo.
Why is there an echo? Okay, no echo
Okay,
anymore.
but your volume should be up now.
My volume is up. How's that now?
All right,
Because
let us know,
Because
guys.
you had played with the thing before. 1-800-529-5465. What everybody has to recognize. All right, let me get a little energy in this room here, please. This has been a snooze fest so far. What everybody has to recognize is that There is no deportation force. But we don't know what's going to come down the pike. And as a result, right now, there are plenty of immigration laws that can get people plenty of green cards and plenty of legal status. And the people who have to worry mostly are the people who have convictions. Those people need to deal with their stuff. We got 12 open lines right now, 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465. Call now with your immigration questions. 12 open lines on the radio. SMG, do we have questions on social media? If not, Squeeze and I can talk about Donald Duck.
Yeah, we have one question here.
Okay.
Everyone's just giving us great feedback on the sound. They said it sounds great. Now.
Sounds great now.
We have Rosalina who says if I have a F1 visa and I'm marrying soon after graduation, at the moment to file the adjustment of status, can I do it 2 weeks after my wedding? Do I only send the I-130 form in and the I-485 with their fees paid? Would this be enough to at least get my work permit?
You need to do the adjustment and the I-130 together to get your work permit.
Okay.
With all the fees paid and all the proper forms filed with a medical examination and all the supporting documentation.
Okay.
So you can't do it in piecemeal. If you do it in piecemeal, what happens is this, or you do it wrong, everything comes to a standstill. So they only count, when I say 90 days from the time you file, it's 90 days from a completed application. So if you submit an incomplete application or you submit an application that's incorrect or wrong, that clock's not running for 90 days for your work permit. The clock is only running when your case is completed and done properly and accepted. They will accept an incomplete application and then send you back a notice saying, please submit A, B, C, and D, or please correct A, B, C, and D. But then the 90 days clock's not ticking towards your work permit.
Okay, so definitely.
Got it, SMG?
I do have. You have to submit it all together as one piece.
And do it correct.
Yes. Take your time.
No. Call a lawyer.
Even better.
Call a good lawyer.
1-800-529-5465.
Stop.
Take your time.
I'm really sick and tired of you guys saying this. Stop saying call a lawyer. What are we doing this for?
Yeah. Call Brad
What are we,
Bernstein.
chop liver?
Call. What about SMG?
Oh, hold on. No.
What about SMG?
Hold on.
Take your time.
Let's just,
Well, thank you for getting
hold
everything
on.
together.
Let's
You don't wanna
pay
rush.
good money. Let's pay good money to advertise going to other attorneys.
Why not?
Why the hell not?
Why not?
This is a charity.
This is a charity.
Let's just pay good money to go to another attorney.
No. This is about helping.
Come to Spar Bernstein.
This is about helping.
All right? It is about helping people, but it's also about the fact that you're here, you're a good attorney, and stop being modest.
I'm not.
Gotta be a
You
little
are
cocky.
being
Gotta be a
modest.
little
I'm not
cocky.
being
Don't
modest.
say go to a lawyer. Come to Spar Bernstein. I am serious.
I agree.
All right. Come to me.
There you go.
Come to me.
Your grandfather right now is turning in his
Come
grave.
to me, my little child.
Thank you.
Was that in a movie?
I
Come
haven't
to
heard
me.
I have a couple more questions here for you. We have
Ah, man. All right.
so we have Tanya.
Ah.
We have Tanya here who says, "Hi, do I have to get married to get my green card?"
Conversion.
Can we do a show, please?
Oh, now you got to. Okay, go ahead.
Are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right. So we have Draw here who says, "Okay, if I'm filing for my mom, can I file for my stepfather as well?"
As long as the marriage happened before 18.
All right. Alan says, "If I get married to a U.S. citizen, but she's filing for her mom at that moment, do I have to wait for her mom's filing to go through before she can file for me?"
Whoa. If I'm married to who? To who? To what?
It is. Alan says, if he gets married to a U.S. citizen, but that citizen is filing for her mother at this moment, does he have to wait for that filing to go through before she can file for him as
No,
well?
file for two people at the same time.
Okay. We have Tanya here who says, "Hi, do I have to get married to get my green card?"
Maybe.
It all depends, Tanya. There's many ways to get it. You have to be more specific.
Call.
1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800.
Thank you.
SMG's
LawLink.
learning.
Thank you. I'm teaching.
Yes. Media training. Oh,
And
you know what?
All teachings are not accepted.
You know what? We also need marketing training.
Yep.
He says, Dra says,
We
as
also
long
need
as-
training on how to be in a communist country if and when you travel there.
Yes. SMG will be going to China.
Oh, you didn't say it.
China! He'll be going to China next week. SMG will be
No,
broadcasting
it's tomorrow.
tomorrow.
That's
Tomorrow
what I
morning.
learned.
SMG will be going to China
Can you imagine him?
tomorrow.
Please don't get arrested in China.
I've never been arrested.
He will be broadcasting from China.
You know your eyebrows go up when you say it. It's like
China.
All right. Dra says as long as the marriage happens before 18, she's referring to the question about filing for both the mother and stepdad.
Yes, correct.
Okay. And then. Oh, sorry. She just wants you to repeat that. So yes, you can file for both of them at the same time.
Correct.
Okay. And then we're gonna go to Periscope really quick. We have someone that asked if they're applying for the U visa after 3 years, do they have to get married if they entered another?
No, you get 3 years from the time you get a U visa, you're entitled to apply for your green card.
Even if they entered on someone else's documents.
You got a U visa, you're entitled to adjust your status.
Okay.
China.
No,
Brad's got me.
China.
Brad's got me saying that. By the way, folks, we're taking that from something that
we're-
Donald Trump
we're-
had
we're gonna,
said.
We're gonna call SMG on like Viber or WhatsApp, and we're gonna say, "How's China?
Dude,
How's China?"
just remember, if you don't come back, we love you.
If I don't come back, I might just live out there. Become a
Don't worry, we
farmer.
got somebody, Ebony
What
J.
kind
Lewis.
of food do
She
they?
says that she
do
wants
they-
SMG's job.
Is it
Marketing.
Is it SMG going to eat Chinese food with MSG in China? You don't want to have MSG in your food.
No,
SMG.
No.
Remember that.
Why do you
Gives
think
you a
he's going
headache,
there?
right?
Why do you think he's going there?
Why are you going to China?
To expand my mind.
That's not why you're going to China.
How are you going to tell me why I'm
know,
going?
come
I
on,
know why I'm
you know-
going.
I know why you're going. I just want you to admit it.
What are we?
What
my-
are you, idiots?
Oh,
There's only one
Jesus.
reason why somebody would travel halfway across.
It's Chinese New Year. You want to experience the culture.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
give me a
and it's Year of the Rooster, which is the
You
year I was
know,
born in.
Yes.
I was born Year of the Rooster. It's Year of the Rooster.
We had a rooster.
Of course, I'm quite sure you're going to go there to
Nope, don't do it. Don't do it.
cock-a-doodle-doo.
He's gonna have a cockadoodle-doo. or introduce. You say that?
No. All right, let's go. All right, folks, let's demonstrate what it is that we do here. I have an attorney. I have a social media guy here. We got Ebony J. Lewis that says that she can take over SMG's job. Marketing.
Somebody's already angling for the job.
Oh, yeah, quite a few people.
Quite a few people.
All
Maybe
right.
you should stay in China.
Hey, maybe. They can't do it like I do it, though.
They can't do it like you do it.
So guys, let's go take some calls. Let's go to Ramsia or Ramsha. All right.
All right.
I don't know how to pronounce that, but let's just demonstrate.
Ramsia.
Is it Ramsia or Ramsha? Help me out.
Answers. I have a question for you. I'm a USA citizen, but my parents are from Venezuela. I bring them to do.
I heard U.S. citizen. His parents in Venezuela. I assume I'm gonna.
I am a U.S.
And you want to file for your parents?
I want to file for my parents.
Okay.
Exactly.
Right. And your question is what? How do you do it?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So you're gonna file. Your parents are both. It's both your biological mom and your biological dad,
Yes, sir.
and they're married.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you're gonna file one I-130 visa petition for your mom, and a separate I-130 visa petition for your dad. You're going to include a copy of their birth certificate, a copy of your birth certificate to show they're your parents, a copy of their marriage certificate, and proof you're a citizen.
Perfect. How long will it take?
It'll take about 6 to 8 months to get the visa petition approved, and if you do everything really fast at the National Visa Center, about another 3 to 4 months. So all goes well, they should be here 1 year from today.
And do they have that's my other question? Can they be here while this process is happening as a tourist visa?
Do they have tourist visas?
Yes.
Okay, so they have a choice. You can come up on a tourist visa with the intention of visiting,
Right.
and then wait 90 days and then file an adjustment if you change your mind, or they can wait back home.
Okay. Either or, you know what I mean? Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
Hold on, before you go, before you put him on hold, where are you calling from?
I am calling from New York City.
All right, now, who has taken the marketing training here? SMG, Squeeze, what do you think this man should do?
I think he actually should be put on hold.
Yes.
And speak with your client service.
That's what we were told in our
agent.
training.
Yes.
Hold on 1 second. All right, hold on. Speak to our client service team because we can help you if, you're not sure what to do.
And folks, the number is 1-800-529-5400. 6.
And we joke there has been no marketing training, no media training. We just go and do.
We
obviously.
improvise. There's an improvisation training.
Right. We don't even have improv training. We don't need improv training.
We are the improv.
We are right. We should train other people in improv.
You know, we should train other people on how to do shows.
We should train a lot of people on a lot of things.
Yes, because you guys could be good consultants.
Yes. We're not in the show business anymore or the radio business. We are in the consulting business.
Yeah.
That's what that's from the founder. We're not in the hamburger business anymore. We're in the real estate business.
Okay.
Right? Did you see the movie last night, like I asked you to?
I don't even have to see it at this point.
You've heard
I know,
everything all
I know
about it.
everything.
I got turned off. I was cursing him out in my mind, you know. I'm like, this guy, man,
Which guy?
this guy, Brad Bernstein.
Well, you cussed me
Why?
out.
Why?
Because you told me everything about the movie, every single
But
thing.
it's not the same. I'm not Michael Keaton.
True. But one thing when watching movies with this guy is he hates spoilers.
Of
All
course.
right, so let me tell you at the end, McDonald's becomes a really big company. I mean, come on. I mean, what is this big secret? Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, at the end, they figure out how to make hamburgers really fast. Okay. So, at the end, the guy who owns McDonald's becomes really rich. That's all the spoilers.
Back to the immigration link. Once again, folks, all right, let's just rev up this line right here. Put the cameras on me. My name is David Anarchy, and I'm here right now, ladies and gentlemen, to help a lot of people get their immigration questions answered. Okay, there's this radio program called Link Up. There's this thing called social media, okay? We all collaborate, put our handles up, whether it's the law office of Spar Bernstein on Facebook, YouTube, on Periscope. Of course, that's Spar Bernstein. And, of course, on David Squeeze Anarchy's side on Facebook, that's it, David Squeeze Anarchy. Instagram, it's Link Up Squeeze. And this is where I tell you all to come to my dear friend and attorney, Brad Bernstein, at the law office of Spar Bernstein and get your questions answered. 93.5 WVIP FM is another medium.
Yes.
I don't know why you got to put them on the back end, but
They're not on the back end.
Okay, they're
on the
front
front end right now.
There you go.
Oh, by the way, last night.
By the way, let me
just
give
wanna-
out the number,
what's
and then
it?
you can talk
Okay,
about last
okay,
night.
all right.
The number to call right now, okay, and I have 11 lines that I've opened up for you. If you do not get through, I will jump through no window, all right? The number is 1-800-529-5465. Once again, if you've got an immigration question, you call me now, and I'll make sure that it's patched through to the attorney, Brad Bernstein. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. I know you can call from Jamaica because I've tested the number and other people have called. But what about you? Test the number. 1-800-529-5465. People, I can only take 6 more calls. 1-800. They're answering and hanging up too fast. 1-800-529-5465. Spar Bernstein, hold please. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-529-5465. Stand by, Corey. We're coming at you. Yes, Mr. Bernstein, last night.
Oh, so I watched this trilogy. It's called Star Wars.
Oh.
And
I never heard of it.
Yeah, okay, so let me just...
Never, ever heard of it.
It's really good. Go watch it. The bad guys win at the beginning, but at
really?
the end, the good guys win. Okay? And in the middle, the bad guy becomes the father of the good guy. And let's just
Really?
call it, I won't spoil it for you, let's call him just randomly Darth Vader and Luke, okay? All right? So the bad guy is the good guy's father. I mean,
Right.
but I didn't ruin anything for you.
Is
did
there
I?
anyone in there with a similar name to mine, like Anakin?
That's true. I never thought about it. Yeah. Yes.
You know, like Anakin made
Yes.
sky
Yes.
walk or something like
Yes.
that? There is, right?
Yes. And have you noticed that as Star Wars has become more popular, it's become...
I don't know what it is. I've never watched it.
You never watched it
I've
before?
never heard of it.
Okay.
1-800-529-5465. Everybody call up right now. Now, once again, folks, we do this little back and forth at the beginning, getting some entertainment in and revving up the lines. It's where you get in the queue. So you better pick up your phone. I know some of you are laughing and enjoying this, but you better call up with your question. Some of you want to go marry your fiance, you want to go get married and get all of that sort of because you're in love and you want to figure out how do I get the paperwork for my significant other. That was a question on Instagram. We had many questions on Facebook, on law offices of Spar Bernstein. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-LawLink. 1-800-529-5465. Going to Corey in less than 15 seconds. And let me take 10 out of the 15 to say, everyone that's out there, please do me a favor. Follow Spar_Bernstein on Instagram. All right?
Squeeze once is free dinner.
Right. And I enjoy blocking
it's
people. So
$1,000.
if anyone is
You want your free dinner and your $1,000. Who are you blocking? Somebody's being a jerk?
anyone who's a jerk on my social media, I will just block
Jerk.
him. Yeah.
Right, it's the jerk button.
Yeah. Okay. All right, no problem. 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to the attorney, Brad Bernstein. The company has been around since 1958. That's how long it's been around, but not him.
Corey.
Yeah, Corey.
Yeah, my question is, a 10-year green card holder, is there a time limit they could go to their home country and return here?
6 months.
6 months? All right, thank you.
Okay. All right, so let's go to Draw.
Draw.
1-800-LawLink. 1-800-529-5465.
Short for drama.
Yeah. And by the way, Draw, before you jump in, I would like to remind you that if you're outside of the United States, you can also call +1 212-227 8933. That's +1 212-227 8933. But 1-800-LawLink works from some countries. Let's go to.
I'm actually here in the United States.
Okay, Draw. What's up? How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay.
How come you don't say to her, "What's up"?
What's up?
There
What's
you
up?
go.
What's up, Draw?
All right,
I'm
let's go.
good. It's just a follow-up from my question. So, what if it was after the age of 18?
You were on social media before.
Yes.
If the marriage happened after 18, you can't file for your stepdad. What would happen is you would file for your mom. Then your mom would come up and then file an F2A for her husband, and he would wait about 2 years. So mom would be a year, and then she comes up, turns around, files for the husband, and then he'll wait about 2 years.
And that's what what?
F2A.
2A. But what if he's already living here?
Then he would do an F2A, a provisional waiver, go home and come back.
Right.
With a provisional waiver, not go home and come back. Go home and come back with a provisional waiver.
I mean, I got that.
Yes, I just don't. I just want to make it clear because I didn't want him to go and say, "Oh, Brad said go home," and now he's stuck for 10 years.
No problem. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hold on if you need help.
Hold on. People, do not hang up once you finish with Brad, all right? You can get some help, all right? Once again, the number here is 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-LAWLINK. We're doing the immigration link right here on Instagram, also on Facebook. Don't forget the law offices of Spar Bernstein.
And share with your
Post
friends.
your question. Oh, yeah. Share. Subscribe. Follow. SMG is a social media guy. He will get to the social media questions in a few or so.
Yes,
but right now we're taking questions from the radio.
When SMG is in China, I'll do his SMG job too. So I will answer the questions myself.
Of all the places you choose to go, China. First international country on your list, right?
Have you been to Asia before?
No.
Have you been to Europe before?
No.
Have you been to Africa before?
No.
Been to South America before?
No.
Have you ever been to the United States before?
Yes.
Yeah.
You were born
You've been to the
Maybe.
You've been to the Jamaica.
Jamaica, Bahamas, Canada, but I was too young to really remember.
And his first real international foray to. Yeah, there's a reason why he's going. Okay, Dion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, how you doing?
How are you?
We're good.
I'm good. I have a question. And my question is, I married a U.S. citizen, and he's in the military. He's now retired from the military, and we've been married for 9 years. But I also come on someone else's paperwork. Do you believe I can get through?
Yeah, you would need to get a parole in place, and then subsequently file an adjustment, admit your misrepresentation, and do a waiver. But certainly we can help you.
Also, possibility I can get you because he's also suffering from.
There is an absolute possibility of getting through. There's a pathway. It's no one can ever guarantee you, but there's certainly a pathway for you. So hold on 1 second, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Very well.
Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, folks, you have reached the law offices of Spar Bernstein. Please leave a message at the sound of the beep.
How long of a trip is it to China?
1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. We're doing what's called the Immigration Link, the USA Immigration Link. And you can actually ask your questions here if you would like to figure out how you can stay in the United States permanently, legally, or if you'd like to get a work permit or You're gonna have your loved
Any
ones
other
join you.
concerns you might have?
Or any concern that you
I
may
have a
have.
concern. How long of a flight do you have?
15-hour flight, 4-hour layover, and then 4 hours to.
Okay, so you see this position you're in right now, sitting here in front of like a little
You're
computer.
gonna be in a different
Yeah.
position in China.
Okay, I'm sure. it
Well,
will
actually,
be.
I was going to ask you. You know, like you've been on long flights.
Yeah,
How do you?
okay.
I don't want to get like a clot or anything.
You walk around.
Yeah.
Bring something to go over your eyes, so
You don't want to get a clot.
so when you sleep, you can.
You don't want to get a clot.
You just want to
You
get a
get a
blood
blood
clot.
Like a blood
Yeah,
clot.
Yeah, he's too young to get
Yeah,
a blood clot.
no,
but-
this guy.
Right, you're too young to get a clot, but he should walk around anyway.
No, he's,
basically
Too young to get a blood clot.
Basically,
Can you stop?
Basically, get up and go to the bathroom every
Blood
couple hours.
clot.
But also bring something to cover over your eyes, like one of those sleep masks, so you could sleep at night.
I won't
And then
be-
bring some like sort of pillow around your
I was
neck,
gonna get
so
that.
you can sleep.
Is the
Don't get a
sleep-
blood
and
clot.
and then learn to sleep sitting.
Yeah, that's the hard part because usually I like to like.
When you
sleep.
guys have finished talking about traveling to
Learn
China
to
and not getting a
sit.
blood clot,
Can you
let
stop
me know. All right.
Brad, do you get what he's been doing this whole time?
What?
You really think you're?
I
slick?
don't think a blood clot is what he should be concerned about catching
No,
when
do
he
you
goes
know
to
what-
China.
No, that's not.
He doesn't
He
get it.
still doesn't get it, Brad.
clot? What?
Have him explain to you what it is.
Brad
What's
said it
clot?
like 10 times already.
It's a curse. It's a.
It's a Jamaican curse.
Yes, it is.
See, I don't know that. Clot.
But it's not. It's not FCC regulated.
What does clot mean?
It's
Do you describe it in FCC
like you
regulated
say.
words?
Well, you say what the blood clot. That's like saying what the f.
What the clot? Squeeze?
No, that doesn't work, Brad.
You can't say
It
that.
sounds corny.
No.
No,
So what is it?
don't do
What
it.
what the
Don't-
blood clot?
I
Please,
can't
don't-
believe we're
don't
still
do it.
doing this.
Don't do it. Stick to the
Do
American
you say
versions.
WTC?
No, you can't say what the clot.
So what is
No,
the
you,
clot?
no, you'd have to say what a clot.
Oh, it's different than clot.
All right, let's get back to the questions.
It's like-
all right, everybody's cracking up on social media right now.
Yeah, all right,
By the
well-
way, we're doing the USA Immigration Link, but we're real people, so we do a real show. We don't pretend to be something that we're not.
Let's go to Gene.
Let's go to Gene, who called 1-800-529-5465. Back to the
Squeeze is
questions.
cursing.
I'm not cursing. He's the one that says he doesn't want to walk around and get a blood clot.
I said a clot. I said a clot.
But he said it was well, what kind of clot can you get in your body?
I didn't curse.
A
though.
blood clot.
I'm not,
Exactly.
I still haven't said the word. I'm not cursing.
It's
A blood clot's a medical term.
exactly.
All right.
All right. So let's go. Next call.
Gene.
Gene. Gene?
Gene,
Yes.
Hey, what's up, Gene?
Good. How you doing?
We're doing.
how are you?
Okay. I have a question. I want to know if somebody come in illegal in this country and they put them in jail for a week, and after they release them and they give them a work permit, and after they come back after them and they feel the person is guilty, and they put them for 10 years,
What?
10 years program.
All right.
You had
Listen
a
to me.
couple of
All right,
sirens
all right,
behind you,
okay.
man.
All right, so this is the deal. All right, if you come in, you get stopped at the airport without a visa. You're only being let in if you make a credible. If they make a credible, they determine that you have a credible fear of returning to your home country, and you file for some sort of asylum or Convention Against Torture, whatever it may be. Then they're going to allow you to come into the United States. They'll give you a work permit, but then you got to go see a judge and prove it. And if you can't prove it, then they're going to deport you, which is what it sounds like what happened here. So now your question is what? You're not found guilty of anything. You just couldn't prove your asylum claim.
The question is the person is guilty because they come in illegal with the fake document.
Person is not okay. All right. There's no such
I
thing as
want to know,
guilt
they
in
give them
immigration.
10
but-
years. So after 10 years, did the criminal record stay in the file, or they have to file some form to remove that in the file?
All right. So everything you said is not correct, but I understand what you're saying. All right. So he didn't get a work permit. He came in on a fake document. He got summarily excluded as a 10-year bar, was deported, tried to file a credible fear claim, was ordered deported. You have a 10-year bar for a deportation or a 5-year bar for a summary exclusion. You have a permanent bar for fake documents. So he needs a waiver. It's not, nothing gets removed out of a file. Okay? Hold on 1 second, Gene. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, Gene, hold on a minute.
You need help or whoever
All right.
you're calling it.
All right, so once again, folks, you're in tune to what's called the Immigration Link right here, of course, from the United States of America. All right,
The
formally.
immigration link
Yeah, the USA immigration link.
of the United States of America.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
1-800-529-5465.
Do we have a problem with Facebook?
No, everything is fine. We're just fixing the camera angle.
Okay, because mine froze.
By the way, people are saying that we didn't really say a bad word because clot, you have to say clot.
With the A, right?
You got to stretch it out. Clot.
Yeah.
So it's not like we did say, It's,
I never said anything bad. I don't say
no,
bad
of course.
stuff.
Who said you did?
I don't know.
No one said you
You
did.
just said I sent a curse in Jamaica.
All right. So all right. So let's go to Anthony.
Anthony.
Thank you so much for being patient, Anthony, and welcome to the Immigration Link, brought to you by the law offices of Spar Bernstein and this great company they call Link Up Media Group.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me. I have a question.
Sure.
All right. So I got married in November 2015, filed for adjustment of status, got a response from them in March before my 6 months expired that they wrote in my book. I have a 10-year visa. Now I withdraw my application. It's a married. I got married and did the filing. So now I withdraw my application. They sent me a response saying that they have accepted it. And so I want to know what exactly happened to my, a work permit that I have and my driver's license.
What happened to it? You withdrew it. You have a valid driver's license. You have a valid social security number. Your work permit's not valid anymore. And you're out of status.
Okay, so now I filed for divorce, so I'm going to start the process all over again.
Mm-hmm.
So I got some advice, so I'm doing that right now.
Fantastic. Hold on 1 second. We can help you. Hold on. 1-800-52. What are you doing? What's wrong? You got it. Okay. 1-800-529-5465. And
You want to tackle some of these
let's go
Facebook
to,
questions?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a spider by the toe. All right, let's go to Kerry. Lots of lines here. 1-800-529-5465. My name is David Squeezaniki with Brad
Hey,
Bernstein,
Steve.
the attorney. Yes, Kerry. What's up, Kerry?
Hey, Brad.
Yes.
I'm good. I called. I actually asked this question on social media the other day, but when my son's stepmom went to the attorney in Florida, they're telling her that she can't help him. I asked, my son is 17 years old. He came here when he was 16. His dad and his stepmother are not together, but he is living with his stepmom, who has 3 kids with his dad. Now she's trying to do an legal. What's that thing called again, Brad?
What's that thing called again, Brad?
Special juvenile immigrant?
Right. She's trying
Sitch.
to.
Well, whatever lawyer they're going to in Florida doesn't know what they're saying. Just
Okay,
absolutely,
they're saying because-
just not even.
Because the fact that she's not married to his dad
so
anymore,
what?
they're saying
Well-
she cannot help him.
Okay. That's wrong. All right. As long as she can show an independent relationship, she can file for him as a stepmom. She could also do a legal guardianship through family court and
That's
get
what
a
she was
special
doing.
and
That's
get
legal
and get a special ruling by the family court judge that it's not in the child's best interest to be returned to the biological parents. So the information they're getting from this attorney in Florida is just disgustingly 100% wrong.
That's what I told her.
All right, so tell him
I
to
gave her
tell him
the
to
number
call and
call
make it
you
a
guys.
consultation
She
with
said
me.
she have a phone consultation with you tomorrow. I just wanted to make sure.
Yes.
All right. Once again, this is what we're doing. The immigration link. Okay, the USA immigration link. Brad, read them up. You got to look in your face, man. Read them up.
You know you make me wanna shout.
You know what it is?
What is it?
You ever
Stop the music. Yeah.
you ever see the commercial when like the guy like hasn't have the candy bar and then feels like he's like all like not himself, and then all of a sudden he eats the candy bar and then he's like back to himself again. I've been eating all day. I'm feeling a little cranky. You ever get like that?
No.
No. Well, I do. So I feel cranky. Just a tiny, tiny bit of crankiness.
I'd make a smart ass comment, but I'm
But
not.
you make a smart ass comment. Come on.
No.
Come on.
I'm not going to make a smart ass
Why?
comment.
Because you have nothing smart to say.
Another guy that is cranky
Well,
doesn't
just a-
fit very, very well in this equation.
You talking about a Snickers?
Yeah, maybe.
You know?
Maybe I need a Snickers bar.
He had one before the
See,
show.
Gold
Did you have a Snickers bar before the show?
I have a couple in my office. Gold Mino one says grab a Snicker.
Grab a Snicker bar.
Don't grab anything else, just a Snicker.
I'm not grabbing nothing from you, all right?
Grab a Snicker.
I wouldn't even snick close to you.
All right, that's what I'm saying. All right.
All right, so let's go to Chanel.
Chanel,
Yeah.
how are you?
Yes, hi.
How are you?
I'm calling because my brother-in-law, a couple years ago, he came to the States. He came to, he had a visa a couple years back. He lost that passport, and he filed a police report back in the days. So he doesn't have the I-9 number or whatever that he needs.
Does he have the passport?
No, he lost the
He
passport.
lost everything. All right, so he's married to a citizen?
He's not even married.
Okay, so what? So who's sponsoring him?
I mean, he has his person,
Who's this person?
Oh boy.
his girlfriend.
All right, so he perhaps will marry at some point in the future to a U.S. citizen.
Okay, so he has to be married to a U.S. citizen.
Yeah, girlfriends can't sponsor. Okay, so if he gets married, he needs proof of illegal entry. If he doesn't have his passport, he doesn't have his I-94, then he should come in to see us now and let us get a replacement for that.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's what I was told. So I wanted to know if he could get an appointment or he could just walk in.
You can walk in, but you're going to wait a very long time. Make an appointment. Hold on 1 second, all right?
Okay.
All right.
Once again, folks, the Immigration Link, the USA Immigration Link, brought to you by the Link Up Media Group, featuring USA Credit Repair, in my opinion, the #1 credit repair agency in the country. And, of course, Brad Bernstein's LawLink coming up at 3 p.m. later on today.
Beverly,
Criminal
thank you
defense,
very much.
personal injury, and much more.
Beverly writes, yes, Brad is the best lawyer in town.
Hey, but I knew that. No, seriously, Brad, do you think I'd be here?
You think you would be here wasting your time with some second-rate...
Try that.
Second-rate... What's it called?
Well, no, you're not second rate, though.
Second-rate... I can't use the word on...
Dolly Supermom says she's bringing us a client tomorrow.
Thank you, appreciate it. Paul!
Hey, good day, guys. How
What's
you
up?
doing?
Hey, how you doing, Paul? How's everything, man?
Everything good, man. Good afternoon, Mr. Bernstein.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, my question is this. I just came to the U.S. on a visa about a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to get married to my girlfriend. We've been together for like 4.5 years. You know? So I'd like to know what's the process. I mean, once we get married and she filed for me, if I would have to leave the country and come back, how does it go? Because I'm hearing all sorts of stuff from folks. I just want some clarity on it, you know?
All right, so when did you come?
I came here about 3 weeks ago.
So you came here, what day?
Like the last week, just before New Year's, I got here.
All right, what you should do is this. You want to stay here, I assume, is that correct?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay, all right. So you're going to enjoy your life here through March 30th as a visitor.
Okay.
You are going to do nothing. You are not going to get married. You are not going to pass go and collect $200. You are not going to buy a license. Nothing.
Nothing, right.
Okay. On March 30th or April 1st, you have now been here 90 days.
Uh-huh.
You can then at that point go get married. Buy a license and go get married.
Correct.
The next day, you can file an adjustment application here to get your work permit and green card here in America.
Oh, okay.
All right? So if you follow that exact route,
Uh-huh.
and it's obviously a real relationship because you've been together for 4.5 years.
Yeah, 4.5 years. Yeah.
You will be 100% fine. Do not listen to anything that anybody else said to you other than what I just said.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I want some clarity.
All right, so there's your clarity. Hold on, and I think make an appointment to come see me.
1-800-529-5465, right smack in the middle of the USA Immigration Link. I think we need to go to social media. Got 10 minutes left of the show. So I'll let you rid him up, as we would say in Jamaica, Mr. SMG. Going to China you are tomorrow. Speaking as if I'm in Star Wars.
His second to last show before China.
Maybe it's really second to last show.
Forever. Maybe he'll stay in China.
Never know.
never
It is
know.
an emerging market.
There's an emerging market. There's a...
That Donald Trump wants to shut down.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's really smart for Americans to go to China right now. Donald Trump's fighting with them.
He's a U.S. citizen.
Mm-hmm.
guys ready?
Yes.
Have you ever heard of any United States citizen disappearing in China?
No.
Okay, good.
So we have Selena here who says, how long after a divorce should a person wait before getting married?
The next day.
There you have it, Selena. We have Veronica here who says, can a daughter, a 3-year green card holder, file for her mom who is here on a visiting visa? And can the green card holder marry and file for someone on a visiting visa?
Green card holder could file for spouse but not parent.
Okay. Next we have Unique who says, how long for a 10-year green card holder? How long will it take for a 10-year green card holder if they file for their minor child?
About 2 years. But you should become a citizen if you've had a green card for 10 years.
Yeah.
Citizenship takes 6 months. You file as a resident and you simultaneously file for your citizenship. You upgrade it. Once you become a citizen, the kid will be here in a year.
Okay. Next we have Kirk who says he has a friend that came on a working visa and overstayed their time. She is in her 30s. Can her father, who's a U.S. citizen, file for her, and how long would it take?
Yes, could be 6, 7 years, 8 years.
A little bit of time. We have Hakeem.
Go on.
1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LawLink. Please give us a call.
That's the number for the law offices of Spar Bernstein.
Yeah, it's also the same number to get on the radio as the number to call our office.
You may proceed. SMG.
Yes, Marketing 101 squeeze. Very good.
Yeah.
Next, we have Hakeem. This is going to YouTube now. He says, can you get married to a woman or a man if you have a green card, but he or her is not in America?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless that person gave up a green card.
Let's see.
Did you get media training at Penn State?
I did.
Good.
I also got it from this guy I know. He's been in media for quite a while.
Yeah.
So there's some guy who teaches a class at Penn State who's never done a radio show in his life but seems to be a teacher, giving him media training, and then he comes to us and tells us.
Where did you get all of that from?
I'm just presupposing.
All right, let me ask you both something. if you're married to a green card holder and she turned citizen and then she filed for you and you got your 10-year green card, okay, for 4 years, I mean, how long would it take for you to get your citizenship after that? The person we got married to.
If you've been married in a bona fide marriage for 3 years, you can get a citizenship right away.
Okay.
A green card for 3 years, bona fide marriage for 3 years.
Yeah, well, the individual was initially and evidently a green card holder, but then afterwards the person turned into a citizen.
Okay, so it's 3 years from the date the person turned into a citizen.
Okay, there you go.
There you go.
I figured that.
Or 5 years that you've had a green card, whichever comes first.
You know, I never went to law school, but I learned from this guy who was an attorney.
Yes.
Who has a law firm at
Right.
225 Broadway.
Right, because he actually does. Right. Because he actually does it every day, right?
Exactly.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, we only joke because we love SMG, by the way.
we love SMG.
Right.
Love
But,
it, yeah.
but it's so funny because he goes, I took a class and this is what you should be. I'm like, I would squeeze it out and look at him like, we've been doing this for
You know what I like
25
about him?
years.
I
You know
took
what
a
I like
class.
about him? He's not passive.
I'm gonna let you know.
He's not
how
a
it is.
passive dude.
It is what it is.
Right.
But I'm only here to help. We have Miss Jackson here who says, hi, can you tell me what is proof of a bona fide marriage?
You live together. You share the same economic relationship and you share the same life and live together. So how do you prove that? Bills addressed to the both of you, joint tax returns, a bank account that's jointly held and that is used by both of you. Not that you open up a bank account, park $200 in there, and never used. Bills addressed to the both of you. You're sharing and living the same life. You would have pictures together with friends and family.
You're on Facebook chilling.
You're on Facebook chilling. On Facebook, you have a picture with your spouse. You say you're married on Facebook.
Maybe you have kids together.
Maybe you have children together. Maybe, you know what, actually, it's sad, but you know what's good proof of a valid marriage? Police come for domestic disturbances.
Oh.
People in good marriages have domestic disturbances sometimes, and that's proof of a good marriage, although you hate to use that as the proof, but it works.
But it's
Absolutely.
not always rainbows and
Yes.
sunshine.
It is not, maybe in China it is.
China?
China.
Okay, and how long does it take?
By the way, after the show, we will retire China.
Yes.
We will
because
never say it again because we've now overplayed it.
It's being retired because someone is going there to retire it.
Exactly.
All right.
That to retire there in
Yeah.
China.
All right. So what's the price to file for citizenship now?
$760.
760
That's the
U.S.
filing fee.
smackaroos. Clot.
Clot! Bloody clot!
We have Bridget here who says,
Ay.
if she has a child in the U.S. on a visitor's visa, but his dad is a citizen, Okay, no, she just retracted it. Never mind.
Never mind.
Yeah.
She does not have a child here in the United States, or the dad is not a citizen, or she doesn't really care to know the answer. It's one of the three.
Yeah, well, we're going to go to Kirk instead.
Okay,
And
Kirk?
He says he has a friend that came on a working visa and overstayed her time. She's in. Oh, I already asked this one to you. Never mind.
N600, 760. Tori.
Go
All right.
Go one more on Facebook. If you overstayed your F1, how can you adjust your status? They have lived in the U.S. for 15 years.
1-800-529-5465. You're asking me to tell you how to solve your entire immigration problem by telling me you overstayed on a visa.
Let me just clarify that, folks. Pretty much, if you're here in the United States and you're out of status, what it is that you need to do is actually get yourself a solid consultation. Find out what all your options are. Then make a decision to move on one of them if you need to or you can. And you do that by simply calling 1-800, as Brad noted, 529-5465. If you're in the United States or even in Jamaica, you can call that number, 1-800 LawLink. If not, +1 212-227-8933.
And by the way, for everybody, we're going to end our show now. We're going to be back at 3 o'clock to talk about personal injury and criminal defense and matrimonial law and tax. But for everybody watching right now, please tell a friend to tell a friend. Share. It's so important to share this with everybody so we can get the word out that we're helping people. We're really, I think doing a good job helping people here.
Absolutely.
And you should want your friends and family members to be helped as well. In addition to that, if you
follow Spar_Bernstein on
Correct.
Instagram. I'm going to go check to see how many people follow you.
Please.
All right. Could you check that, SMG? You're the social media guy.
And then also like us, love us, laugh with us. That makes us feel really good that we're touching somebody
He's
somewhere.
a feel-good guy.
I am a feel-good guy.
We're at 370.
We're at 370. We should be at 400 by the end of the day for you
Started off
to hit
yesterday
your
at 332.
for you to hit your free free stuff.
The proceeding was informational only and not specific legal.
You want me to stop this? You had something more to say? No? Okay, so we'll do it again.
The proceeding was informational only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar Bernstein Law Firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LawLink. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And, of course, link up with the law offices of Spar Bernstein located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LawLink. That's 1-800-529-5465.